Donald Trump is no stranger to investigations here in the United States. He is currently the defendant in at least, 20 different lawsuits in this country, at least. He's also got the big investigations taking place up in New York. But now he may also have to worry about a potential investigation coming from the British government. Here's what happened. Like the United States, during the pandemic, the British government, which also, by the way, includes Scotland, where Donald Trump has 2 golf resorts. That's an important fact. Going to come back to that in a minute. So the British government says, hey, listen, we understand, people are having to close down. You need money to stay afloat. We're offering, much like the United States, these subsidies, these grants, whatever it is, your business can do this so that you don't have to lay off workers. And Trump, owning 2 golf resorts in Scotland, said, what the hell, let's go ahead and apply for some money. And Turnberry got $700,000 from the British government, again, so that they wouldn't have to lay off any employees. And then his other golf course, the one at, I'm going to butcher this, but Belmedie in Aberdeenshire, Belmedie, I don't know how that's pronounced, I'm so sorry. But anyway, that one took $100,000. So you're talking about $800,000 total between these 2 golf resorts to not lay off employees. And then, of course, guess what happened? Yeah, that's right. He laid off employees, at least 66 employees between the 2 golf resorts after taking $800,000 from the British government. Not to mention, isn't Trump bragging all the time about being a billionaire? So even if he didn't get enough money from the British government to keep these people on the payroll, to keep them afloat, you should have had more than enough money stuffed away in your bank account to pay for it. So there's literally no excuse for you to have to lay off these individuals. Now, the National Union of Rail, Maritime, and Transport Workers has said that they're now calling on the British government to investigate. Because something ain't right here. This money was obviously meant to retain workers. Trump's golf courses got the money, then fired workers. Although they have actually hired a few of them back, though. Reduced pay. They're not making what they did before, but a few of them did get their jobs back, kind of. So I guess there's that. But the union wants answers. The union wants the government to look into this and say, listen, you said it was for this specific purpose. He hoovered up the money, in their own words. Figure out where the hell the money went. That's kind of something we need to know. With this greedy American over here operating in our country, taking our government's money that could have gone to other businesses to prevent them from having to fire people. Instead, it went to him. We want some answers. And I think they're entitled to it. And after all, we've got enough investigations of Donald Trump here in the United States. I think it's time to let a foreign body take over a few, right? Let's see what investigators who don't care that he was president, people who aren't necessarily tainted by being either pro or anti-Trump, let's see what those investigators can come up with overseas, because I guarantee you, probably going to be a lot less friendly than what he's got here in the U.S.